Welcome back, guys. Say hi, Cookie. There we go. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I'm very excited about today's video, like I always am excited about my videos. Today we're going to do what we might call a little throwback, an oldie but a goodie, something that I used to do, which is read the news. Read the interesting news. It's fun, interesting, not too heavy, not too serious type news. So I hope that we have some fun stuff. I've only briefly looked at the headlines, so I don't know exactly the details of what we're going to be getting into. But without further ado, let's jump right into it, guys. Under fun, let's see. April Fool's Day. Beware of pranks. It's almost April Fool's Day. Yeah, let's check it out. So as some of you, most of you already know, April 1st is what we call Fool's Day or April Fool's Day. Let's see. It's celebrated by playing lighthearted pranks on family and friends. It's true. Now, of course, as with most things these days, people take April Fool's jokes a little too far from time to time. I don't know. Let's see. The origin of this fun tradition is unclear. Some believe it began in 1582, a long time ago, when France moved from the Julian calendar, which started the new year around April 1, to the currently used Gregorian calendar. Anyone unaware that the new year now began on January 1 was pranked. Others think the custom began to celebrate the start of spring. Okay. BBC flying penguins. All right, I'm in on this. Flying penguins.
Penguins cat.
When amazing things happen on the BBC, you never have to miss them. Nice. Okay, let's just go through this week. The popular articles. So a massive blob of seaweed is heading toward the Caribbean and Florida. I mean, how big is it? 5,500 miles long, and it weighs 10 million tons. Get out of here. 8,851 kilometers long. Okay. I'm glad I didn't completely put my foot in my mouth, but I was about to say, it doesn't look that big. Scientists aren't sure why the blooms are increasing in size. They suspect the runoff from farm fertilizers in major rivers like the Mississippi and the Amazon may be feeding the seaweed. Warmer ocean temperatures caused by climate change may also be a contributor. Big surprise, it's our fault. Even endangered loggerhead sea turtles. Oh, come on. We like all these things, but loggerhead sea turtles, the babies, the babies are super cute. Okay, let's move on, guys. Lucky cruise passengers sight rare giant phantom jellyfish. Ooh, sounds cool. Wow. When passengers aboard a Viking expedition cruise spotted a massive creature in the frigid waters off Antarctica, they suspected it was special. However, they did not realize they had stumbled upon the extremely rare giant phantom jellyfish. What a cool name, giant phantom. So it's 33 feet or 10 meters in length. Pretty long. Look at that thing. How is that real? Honestly. Like, you need not look any further or farther than Earth to find aliens. I mean, look at this thing. Seriously. That is incredible. I'm just totally mesmerized by this thing. Looks like drapes. Like velvety, black, really long drapes. That's amazing. Love it. Okay, so one that's near and dear to our hearts here in Turkey, the significance and traditions of the holy month of Ramadan. Excellent. Let's check it out. So it's the 9th and most sacred month in the Islamic lunar calendar. During this month, Jibril, the archangel Gabriel, revealed the first verses of the Quran, Islam's holy text, yes, to Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. The holy month's start is based on the appearance of the young crescent moon. This year, Ramadan will begin at sundown on March 22nd or 23rd, depending on when the moon is seen. Okay, fasting during Ramadan is one of the 5 pillars or duties of Islam, yes. Healthy adult Muslims and children over 14 do not eat or drink anything from dawn till dusk. The temporary denial of nourishment is believed to renew awareness and gratitude for everything that Allah or God has provided. It also helps develop empathy for the poor. Absolutely. This year I've only fasted one time. There have been years in the past when I fasted more than that, much more than that. And I think that it does both things, renewing awareness and gratitude, and then also developing empathy for the poor. Absolutely does. It makes me realize that most of the time when I'm hungry, I only think that I'm hungry, and I'm really probably just bored. Like, you can make it. You don't have to snack and eat all day. Maybe they'll get into it in this article, but there are a lot of people these days think that fasting is really a healthy thing to do. It's become something of a fad where people will fast for, at least food fasting. They rise before, so observers rise before dawn to eat their first meal. Sahur, right? Yeah, some people do that. I don't when I'm fasting. Generally, I've done it before. Basically waking up to eat their first meal before the start of the fast happens. Wow. I don't know. This is not from Turkey. Like, okay, dates. I get that. Fried dough, I'm sure stuffed with like minced meat or something else delicious. That looks like an egg roll. I know it's not. I think I know it's not. Okay, a little fruit salad, a little banana, a little melon, I guess. Cantaloupe, or what's the other one? Honeydew. I think cantaloupe's the green one, so this is honeydew. And then this is some kind of maybe yogurt salad. Looks good. Okay, so Ramadan ends with the sighting of a new moon. This typically happens after 29 to 30 days. This year, Ramadan is expected to end at sundown on April 21st, or the festival of breaking the fast. Right. So the celebrations can last up to 3 days. They begin with group prayers to thank Allah for providing endurance and strength during the holy month. Observers then enjoy a celebratory feast with family and friends or community members. They call it Bayram, like holiday. This is Ramazan Bayram, the Ramadan holiday, or the holiday of Ramadan. It's like Christmas for Muslim children. Many receive money or gifts from their elders. My experience has been that people, kids get candy. Yeah, definitely candy, and then money too. Money and candy. But it's not like calling it like Christmas. Christmas, you should see Christmas at some houses, guys. It's like, it's a bit much. Kids are getting so much stuff. Trust me, when I was a kid, I loved Christmas. Thought it was fantastic. But like, I always had the hopes like, ooh, maybe this will be the year that I'll get a gaming system. Like, what did I want? Like a Nintendo or something. There was always some reason why Santa wouldn't bring me a Nintendo. And then that's another thing, talking about Santa, where kids are lied to that Santa is a real thing and like brings gifts, and if you're not good, Santa won't bring you gifts. I don't know. Christmas is a special time. I love Christmas. Haven't been able to celebrate Christmas with my family since I moved to Turkey, but that's okay. I'm not complaining. Okay. Charitable giving, or zakat, believed to purify one's wealth, is the third pillar of Islam. Muslims are required to donate 2.5% of the wealth acquired over the previous lunar year. Those who do not meet the minimum wealth provision or nisab offer sweetbread and dates instead. Ramadan Mubarak. And again, in Turkey, there's some slight differences, like it's Ramazan Kutlu olsun, Mubarak olsun, Ramazan Kutlu Did they say that? Ramazan Bayrama Kutlu maybe. So the breaking of the fast is fantastic, especially if you have fasted that entire day. Getting together with all your friends, all your family, big meal, just a feast. I mean, it's wonderful. Again, like I said, especially if you fasted the whole day, it is difficult to like control yourself and not eat too much too fast, because there have been times when I felt fine. I mean, I get anxious or antsy. Like I'm looking at my watch, looking at the clock about an hour, half an hour before it's time to break the fast. But I feel like physically okay, maybe a little weak, maybe a little cold, kind of body temperature a little bit low, whatever. After I eat, there have been plenty of times when I feel worse after I eat because I've overeaten or eaten too fast. So you really have to control, be careful how you break your fast. But I do like the month of Ramadan. It's a special, special time for sure. Okay, here we go. Number 4, United Nations member states agree on a landmark high seas treaty. I don't know what that means, but let's check it out. UN member states have agreed on a legal framework to protect the world's oceans. Good. The High Seas Treaty places 30% of the seas into protected areas by 2030, aiming to safeguard and recuperate marine nature. Very good. So let's get some stats here. Oceans cover more than 70% of our planet's surface. Yeah, that's a lot. The ocean has absorbed 90% of the world's excess heat. It's warming up, right? That's where the heat goes. We know that our oceans are warming. Not good. Every year, at least 8 million tons of plastic waste end up in the world's ocean. Shameful. Absolutely a disgrace. Countries can currently claim up to 200 nautical miles from their coast as their economic zone. Yeah, I mean, I definitely understand that we need resources and we need to fish and things like that. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if people don't make laws, if the United Nations doesn't make laws about things like this, people are just going to take and take and take and take. That's just the nature of us. That's just the nature of man, humankind, right? It's nothing malicious. It's nothing, well, most of the time. You might call me naive. I don't know. I try not to be. Less than 1% is fully protected. Seems like a low number. The high seas provide countless benefits and are home to some of the ocean's most interesting and valuable species. Human activities, including pollution, overfishing, mining, geoengineering, and climate change, have negative impacts. You got the nets. That's the worst. When you see animals caught in nets, that just absolutely breaks my heart. Oh, there's our guy, the loggerhead turtle. I think that's a loggerhead turtle. He's so cute. God love him. Protect the oceans, guys. Do your part. Don't throw litter anywhere, especially not in the ocean or the sea or anywhere except in the trash, or if it's recyclable, in the recycling bin. Just do it. Okay, Earth Hour, a global movement for change. On March 25th, 2023, individuals, communities, and businesses worldwide will celebrate Earth Hour. Yes, I've heard of this. Turning off all lights and electronics for 60 minutes. Cool. The hour-long blackout will occur from 8:30 to 9:30 p.m. local time. Uh-oh, that happened already. I didn't have any information about this. Did you guys turn off your electronics? I mean, 8:30 to 9:30 p.m. would be in Turkey like, what? That's early in the morning. So most of our stuff was off anyways, right? So it began in Sydney, Australia 17 years ago. Over 2 million households and 2,100 enterprises complied. That's good. How can we prevent or help prevent climate change? Conserve water, recycle, reduce energy consumption, choose green travel options, eat less meat, make shopping lists, reduce waste, choose ethical brands. Okay, yes, absolutely. These are good at the individual level, but the real change will only come if like corporations and big polluters like factories make some real changes. It's Yes, sure. It's great. People should do their individual part, but the real change, the real difference will happen when businesses, like the main polluters, change their ways. That's it. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed going back to the basics with the reading the news and commenting on it, talking about it, reacting. I hope you had some fun. I hope you learned something. You learn something new every day. That's what we say. So I hope you learned something new today because of this video. And if you did, hit me with a like, hit the subscribe button, and put down a comment in the comments below. Let me know what you thought. What was the most interesting part of the video? Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for sticking around. I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye now.